What's up, Madden community? This is MuttGeek back with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video, and today we need to talk about the market. We have Campus Heroes coming into the game tomorrow, Thursday, August 31st. And will we see our first market crash for Madden 24? That's what I want to talk about in today's video. Real quick though, I am still a small-time Madden YouTuber and a fan of the FTA theory, or for the algorithm. Basically means every like, a comment, and subscribe from this video, the more viewers like yourself this video gets pushed out to. So if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. You guys have been crushing our 25 like goal videos the last few days, so we're going to set a like goal of 35 on this video. Greatly appreciate the support, and thank you for helping me get to 2,000 subscribers yesterday, on to the road to 3,000 now. So first, I want to take a look at the training market. So this is the training market for Madden Ultimate Team 24 since the game came out. You can see it started out at 60 coins per training. That was when there was still a limited amount of players that had access to it with the early release, and then it slowly went up to 85 coins per training, has come down, come up, come down, come up. That will happen throughout the year as we get new promos, and if there is a training reroll, and if there is an LTD in that training roll. All of those factors play a role if training is going to go up or go down. Campus Heroes comes out tomorrow, and historically we have always gotten an LTD for that promo, so I would expect the same here. And we've always had training rerolls. So there will likely be some champions. They could be 87 overalls, or they could be 88 overalls. We may get an upgrade to 88 overalls. We will find out later tonight when EA announces the first champion, and then we'll find out all of the cards in the promo tomorrow. And then we'll probably get anywhere between 20 and 32 heroes for the 84 overall cards, or 85s if we move up in overalls. Last year we got 32. Each team was designated a hero, but in years past we've usually gotten around 20 to 25. So a lot of these cards are going to have multiple team chemistries too, which is nice. So this helps out theme teams a lot. That's one of the reasons I love the Campus Hero promos, because we get a huge influx of cards. We're not going to get a ton of champions probably. Last year we only got 2, which was Michael Crabtree and Derek Johnson, and then there was the Ricky Williams LTD. So it's possible we might only get 2 or 3 champions, or we could get 4. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow morning when we get all the details on the promo. And if training goes up, we'll heavily be dependent on who the LTD is, and if people are going to be wanting to spam that Campus Hero training pack. So we're not really going to know until the LTD gets announced if training is going to go up or down. And if the overalls go up, then that usually means training comes down, because the prices of all of those other lower overalls usually comes down when there is an increase in overall. So keep that in mind. That is usually a very good indicator that we will see a market crash. So this could potentially be the first market crash that we see in Madden Ultimate Team. It is not a guarantee that's going to happen, so do not take my word that is going to definitely happen. But I believe we will at least see a significant decrease in training, especially if we see an upgrade to 88 overalls, because people are going to want to be upgrading their teams to those higher overalls. It also depends on which positions come out. So I believe that the market's going to start to come down tomorrow when Campus Heroes come out. Remember, that is at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, so you will have some time between the stream, which is at 10:30 a.m. from the Good Morning Madden stream, and when the promo goes live to plan. But remember, everybody else is going to be as well. So if the LTD that gets announced is a fire LTD, then training is going to skyrocket during that 4-hour period between the stream and between when the promo goes live. If that happens, training will eventually come down. So if it starts to rise, hold off and wait till the Campus Hero promo goes live, because people are going to invest all that training into the Campus Hero cards, and then they're going to sell all those lower overalls, whether they're 80 overalls or 84 or 85 heroes. Those are going to get flooded into the market, which is going to decrease training at that time. So from 10:30 a.m. when the stream goes live up until 1:30 p.m. when the actual promo goes live, training is likely going to see a significant increase in that 4-hour time period. And then I believe it will come down throughout the rest of the day, and then even into Friday. And then when Saturday's Legends come out, I would highly expect training to come back down again, because that's going to be a huge influx of cards from packs that are being flooded into the market. None of what I'm saying is definite. This is just based off of my several years of experience at Madden Ultimate Team, so keep that in mind. But I want to take a look at some specific cards and where they have been trending as far as a market perspective goes. So first, I've got Ed Reed here. He came out on August 22nd, started at around 360,000 coins, and then once Legends Weekend was over, his price started to rise a little bit, peaked at almost about 400,000 coins, came plummeting down, probably when a new safety came into the game on August 26th, and then he actually started to go back up again. And that was from the new Legends Weekend, because the Legends cards were super expensive to build the sets because of the Warren Moon and Cam Chancellor Legends cards were so good this past weekend. It raised the price of all the other Legends because you need the same cards to do their sets. His price will likely come down if we see another safety in the game, and especially if we get upgraded to 88 overalls. Otherwise, I wouldn't really expect his price to change too much unless we get a new safety for Legends Weekend, which that's probably not going to happen. But even still, his price is probably still going to come down Legends Weekend because there's going to be an influx of Legends cards that are needed to build his set. Next, we've got Cameron Curl. He has seen a roller coaster since he first came into the game. He was starting at 275K, went to 255, up to 275, down to 260. I mean, that is a pretty significant increase and decrease. Right now, I would consider him to be the second or third best safety in the game. He is taller than Ed Reed at 6'2", so a lot of people like the height factor for him. A lot of people are using him and Cam Chancellor in the middle of the field. I don't see Ed Reed on people's rosters as much as they see Cameron Curls, so I wouldn't expect his price to change too much. Next, we've got Richard Sherman. So he started out at 340K on Legends Weekend, went up just like Ed Reed did as the Legends cards were not flooded the market as much, and then he came crashing down, and then he went up slightly on Legends Weekend, but not a huge difference. He's a 6'3" cornerback, still considered to be probably the third best corner in the game after Deion Sanders prime time. Most people have Jalen Ramsey upgraded to at least an 87 overall, and that card is really good, and it's a free card, so you have to pay for that, obviously. And there are a lot of other really good free corners like the AJ Terrell card. There's that 85 overall Jalen Watson, which isn't as good as the others. He's probably like the fifth best corner in the game right now at this time. But Richard Sherman's price will probably stay around the same until we get another taller cornerback and another one that's really good at zone. Next, we've got Devin Hester, started out at 370K, went up after Legends Weekend, and then has continued to come down. And his price is going to continue to come down, I believe, because of the fact that he doesn't get any good abilities. We've got Jerry Rice in the game. There's still the Chad Johnson LTD, although obviously he's not as easily to get. So Devin Hester is probably considered like the second or third best receiver in the game, but that's not going to last long. We get a lot of receivers in Madden Ultimate Team, so his price is going to continue to come down, I believe. Fred Taylor is another Legends that started out at around 360K, went up a little bit after Legends Weekend, has continued to come down, went up a little for the Legends Weekend with the increase of the Legends pieces, but his price is only going to continue to come down. Running backs are a dime a dozen. Fred Taylor is nothing special compared to the other running backs. He does get the jukebox and spin cycle, so if you like to use those, then that is something that sets him apart from the other running backs. But we're going to get a flood of running backs in Madden Ultimate Team between this week and next week, so Fred Taylor's price is only going to come down, I believe, especially if we get upgraded to 88 overall soon. Jerry Rice, the GOAT, so they don't have the graph of the prices over the last weeks for the newer cards, and obviously he just came out 2 days ago. His average price right now is 420,000 coins. He was going for 600K when he first came out. Slowly came down to about 500K, has settled out to around 420K. His price is likely not going to go down more than 400K, I would expect, just based on the fact that he is the best wide receiver in the game. And even if we get a new wide receiver for the Campus Hero promo or for Legends Weekend, he's still going to be the second best receiver in the game. He gets Slot Apprentice, which is an extremely useful ability, and he's the only wide receiver in the game that gets that ability. Deion Sanders, Primetime, the fastest card in the game right now with 88 speed. He's the only card in the game that has 88 speed. His average price right now is 400K. I would not expect his price to come down much more than like 375, maybe maybe a little bit lower. If we get upgrade to 88 overalls, then it is possible that his price could come down a little bit, down to like 350, but I would not expect it to go down any more than that until we get the new AKA promo next Monday, when there's another flood of AKA cards that come into the game. Warren Moon still sitting at around 550, 560,000 coins. That card is easily the best quarterback in the game right now, and his price will not come down until we get a new Legends weekend or we get a new quarterback in the game. It is possible we could see a quarterback for the Campus Hero promo, so keep that in mind. If we do, and if that card gets Gunslinger, then Warren Moon's price probably will come down because everybody's going to want the new best quarterback in the game. So this one's a bit of a gamble because he is one of the most expensive cards in the game right now. I personally do have Warren Moon, and I am probably going to sell him tonight. And if we don't get a quarterback for Campus Heroes, then I'll just wait until Legends weekend when Legends flood the market and his set will be much cheaper to do. Cam Chancellor sitting at around 450, 460,000 coins right now. Easily the best user in the game right now. 6'3" safety with 87 speed. We just got him this past weekend for Legends weekend. I would be highly surprised if we got another safety for Legends weekend because of him coming out this past weekend and Ed Reed the weekend before. We could see a safety for Campus Heroes. If we do, I still do not think it's going to be as good as Cam Chancellor. I would not expect his price to come down. If we get a new safety in for Campus Heroes, I would be highly surprised if it affected Cam Chancellor's price. His price may come down for Legends weekend when we get that new influx of Legends cards coming into the game because of packs being opened. But if a new safety comes into the game, I feel like it's going to affect Ed Reed's price more than anything. Cameron Curl's price is already pretty low because of the Headliners promo, and he's just a little bit easier to access. And most people like to have at least 4 really good safeties on their team because of using the sub linebackers in the middle and then your safeties up top. So I really don't expect Cam Chancellor's price to come down until Legends weekend. So that is kind of a state of the market at this point right now. Today is Wednesday, August 30th, the day before Campus Heroes promo comes out. Definitely going to be an exciting promo. Definitely looking forward to see who we get tomorrow. The first card should be announced on Twitter tonight, and then we'll find the rest of the cards and the rest of the promo details tomorrow morning on the Good Morning Madden stream at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And that promo will go live at 1:30 p.m. But definitely expect probably anywhere between 2 and 4 87 overall champions, potentially 88s if we get moved up in overalls, and at least 1 LTD. And then we're going to get flooded with the heroes, whether those are 84 overalls or 85 overalls, probably anywhere between 20 and 32 of those cards. So we're going to get a lot of new cards coming into the game. I think that this will also heavily impact the 85 overall team builders. A lot of those cards are just kind of roster fillers for people at this point. There's nothing special about those cards because they don't get any great abilities. And a lot of those are still going for like 160, 170,000 coins. So if you have one of those, it may be worth it to sell them. Also because of the cards that are needed to do their sets are probably going to be coming down in price. Those 80 overalls and 82s and 78s and 79s. So that is something to keep in mind as well. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos. And thank you for watching this video.